Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. I am the Soul Leader. Um, so I wrote something else called Ask the Right Questions. You know, when you ask the right questions, you get the correct answers. People tell on themselves if you listen to understand, if you watch their body language and their mannerisms, if you pay attention to the madness behind the motives. Why do they fancy you? Pay attention to the desperation to be close to you. Pay attention to how they once praised your talents, but when they are mad, they curse your talents and slander your name. In anger or drunkenness, they will tell you the truth. You got to learn to understand the smile. They show you, but trust the frown they hide. Trust the energy you get when around certain people. Watch the company they keep, the things that they do. Watch how as soon as you are no longer friends or out of the picture, who's quick to partner up with your enemies. Just because they give you things, it comes at a price. Just because they help you now doesn't mean it is not conditional. It's all for a price. Your demise. So standing strong. Stop forcing relationships with people. Know your worth. Know who you are. Your real friends, who your real friend is, and that is Jesus. Know who really helps you. Jesus know who really saves. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Please forgive me, and I'm not editing that out because I really mean all these words that I say. Know who really helps you. Know who really saves you. Jesus and not them. Know who can validate you. Jesus and not them. You don't need their approval. You only need Jesus. People will try to control you by taking away the very thing that they think you need. You don't need nobody. You can do bad all by yourself. Allow people to think that they can one-up you. Let them go if they want to. Or you let go because you need to. Why waste time on relationships that are conditional? One time you take back your power, the very thing that they steal from you, watch them run. Pay attention to the people who need you to focus on them, that need you to do for them, that don't seem happy for you the moment you decide to do something that does not include them. It could be a job, a romantic relationship, a house, a car, anything you deem as an upgrade that will better your life. Those that are for you will embrace change, not make you feel bad about great decisions. They are users and abusers, negative Nancy's. Leave these people on the vibration they vibe on and raise your frequency. So, like I said, you got to ask the right questions when you encounter people. You cannot, excuse me, I feel like something want to come out, but my nose so stuffy, ain't nothing coming out there. When you get out here and make friends and date and stuff, you cannot just take people at face value. Pay attention to the energy around you. Pay attention to who they friends with. Pay attention to how they speak. I'm not talking about the little petty things like how they dress or how they look. I'm not talking about that. None of that's your business. None of that is your focus anyway. This is just the show. What I'm talking about is, from in my past experience, I see why people walked away. I see why I walked away from people. Because when you think about the word friends, there's an end to that. It's always going to be an end to that, right? Whether it's a lover or whatever. It's always going to be an end. And when you get to the end, it always makes you sit back and look at what you did not see while everything was happening. And for me, I could sit back and see why I wish that I was more informative. I wish that I had more, better discernment and spiritual eyes then, because then I would not have made certain friendships. Then I would have had made certain decisions to deal with certain people. Not saying that any of these people are bad, because some people really were good people, but they just weren't the right people for me. Now, when I speak on this about asking the right questions, we get so mad when relationships are over and be mad at people for being themselves. You can't get mad at somebody for being themselves. People tell you who they are. You just need to listen. You know, you can't get mad at somebody for showing you who they are. You can't even be mad, because after time we get with people and we don't even be being ourselves. We show them what we want them to see. And then when you in the thick of it, people try to run when it's not what they thought it was going to be. But what did you expect? Because you're always supposed to expect the unexpected. You're not always supposed to think that just because it feels good now, it's going to feel good later. That's not a real relationship. When I think about relationships with people, whether it's friendship or romantic or not, whether it's a family dynamic or not, I pay attention to what people do. Because I can sit up here all day and say, oh, I'm so loving all the time. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If I get upset, I can deal with it in a different way, but I'm not going to hide any of my emotions. That's not human-like. You know, I feel like when you are going to unite with somebody, unite with the intention of it being long-term. Don't unite for a temporary feel. You know, you people who like to hook up with people knowing they with other people. Like, why put yourself in that low vibration of drama? That is so unnecessary. That means you have a power issue. That means something's broken inside of you, that you're willing to lower your standards and be on a low vibe to cause havoc in other people's lives just to get what you want, only to find out what you want wasn't nothing. Okay? Or, excuse me, what is another scenario? Or, we be friends with people because we think they fun or because of what they have. Try being a friend to someone because you're just a good friend, or because maybe you have so much chemistry. You know, not be somebody's friend because you admire something about them that you wish you had. I watch so many people kiss people's tails, act like they like people. You really don't like them. You just wish that you were them. So you're about to go befriend them and be around them because you think that being around them is going to bring you some type of clout or something. People are weird these days. I'd rather be by myself. I like my friendship. I like how I've learned myself in such a way. Can't nobody tell me nothing about myself. I really don't even like when people try, oh, you this and you that. And it's always their tactic because I read them for the filth that they are. See, if I tell you about yourself, listen, I don't seek out to tell people about themselves, not unless they need to be told. And yes, usually if you're doing something to me that I asked you not to do and you're still doing it, that's disrespecting me. And if you can do that, if you can continue to do the things that I asked you not to do, then we don't need to have anything to do with each other. So ask the right questions and you'll get the right answers. With that being said, beautiful souls, I'm going to end this video on that note because I feel my voice keep trying to go out and like I want to sneeze and cough. I've been trying to get these videos done all day. So I just told myself I'm not going to edit a thing. I'm just going to put it out there so that you know that it's real. I just do the extra editing just for entertainment. That's all. I really don't have to because I don't care to edit a thing. This is not a TV show. This is me really sharing a part of myself so that you can learn to love yourself and give back to yourself. Maybe not in the way that I'm doing it, but just so you can know that there is somebody out here that love and care about you even though I don't know you. So with that being said, beautiful souls, peace and blessings. Until next time, let me help you and together we can help one another.